Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. This video is going to be a book haul and I'm so excited about it. I love watching book hauls. I feel like they're always one of my favorite videos to watch. Any sort of haul. I don't care what it's about, but especially when it's about books. There's something about it. It's so satisfying and it's kind of like you're shopping through another person without spending your money, which is great. This is the second time that I'm filming a book haul and I'm so excited about it. It honestly gives me an excuse to buy books. Now, I do have a very big amount of books. I think I have like around 25 books, which is a lot. And it's a lot for me. But it's basically all of the books that I have bought in the last 6 months. So I didn't buy them in one go. I wish that I could, but I can't. I'm not gonna go in any particular order because I honestly just don't remember what I bought first. So yes, let's get into it. The first book is Fake Dates and Mooncakes by Sir Lee. I am so excited about it. I saw this cover, I want to say a year ago, I might be wrong, but when it was announced, I saw this cover and I was like, I love it. It's by this very talented artist. I follow them on Instagram. I love their art. I love the colors that they use. I love like the pastel colors. And when I saw this book, I was like, yeah, sold. I don't care what it's about. I'm gonna buy it. I love the little dog there. It's like a little corgi. It's a male and male romance. I can't wait to read it. It seems so cute. I'm pretty sure that it's fake dating and also one of them is a billionaire, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I feel like it's gonna be so cute. And I cannot wait. The next book is The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. This is a series. I don't remember how many books there are. I think 4. But I think a couple of months ago it got traditionally published by Penguin. And I have been wanting to read it for a while. I have heard really good things. It's like a small town, like Alaska. It takes place in Alaska, I think. It takes place in Alaska and I'm pretty sure that it's like grumpy sunshine. And reading the back of it, it kind of reminded me of Hallmark movies, like the Christmassy Hallmark movies, because we have this girl that goes to Alaska to, I think, kind of find out something about her father. And there she ends up meeting this pilot that is just, he believes that she's not gonna do well there, that she's not gonna be able to stay there. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna prove him wrong. And that just screams to me Hallmark vibes. And I love a good cheesy movie and also a good cheesy book if it's done right. And I heard great things about this, so I'm very excited. The next book is Bad Girl Reputation by Elle Kennedy. This is the second book in the series. Do I own the first book? Yes. Have I read it? No. This was on sale and I was like, I can't say no to a good deal. And eventually I am gonna read it and I'm just hoping that I'm gonna like it, but yeah. So I bought this. Yes, I haven't read the first book in the series, but I also haven't read anything from Elle Kennedy, so I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy the writing. I'm just hoping that I'm going to enjoy it because, well, now I own 2 books from them and it will be very, very sad if I just don't like the writing. I think this is a small town, it's summery, and that's all I know. Then we have a book that I have already read and I am obsessed with it. I love it so much, and that is The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata. This is the first Mariana Zapata book that I have read. I do own From Look Up With Love, but I have not read it. So I saw that they were changing the cover from this and making it like a cartoon cover, but I wanted the original one because I feel like with Mariana Zapata books there's like a vibe with all of the covers. They are like different but kind of the same, but I wanted the old one. Something about these covers just hits different to me. So I bought this and then I had it on my bookshelf and I was like, oh, I actually really want to read it. So I picked it up and I ended up giving it 4.5 stars. I really, really liked it. I am so happy that I finally read it. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about it more because this is a whole, it's not like a wrap up or anything. I'm just going to say one thing. I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to show you. Like, look at it. I annotated it so much. If you like acts of service and like very, very grumpy main guy character, this is for you. Then I don't know what happened, but I bought 3 books from Tessa Bailey. Tessa Bailey is not one of my favorite authors, but it's one of my auto-buy authors because even though I don't love every single one of the books, I do really enjoy every single one of them. Like, I always have like great time reading them and I feel like that's sometimes all you need. You don't always need to find like a 5 out of 5 stars. Sometimes you just want a 3 or 4 stars that is just gonna be a great time. So I got 3 books from Tessa Bailey. The first one is Unfortunately Yours. This is the second book in the a Vine Mess duology. The first book is Secretly Yours, I think. I do own it, but I haven't read it. But once I saw the tropes in this book, I was like, yes, I need it. This is perfect for me. This is Marriage of Convenience, and it's also rivals to lovers. I'm pretty sure that they don't like each other, and I'm pretty sure that it has like some sort of pranks going on. I feel like it's gonna be so good, so fun. I'm hoping that this one is gonna give me the same feeling as It Happened One Summer. And then the other two books are from the Broken Beautiful trilogy. This is the first one, this is the third one. I thought that I was buying the first one and the second one, but apparently I skipped the second one. So that basically means that I need to go and buy the second one, you know, because it's like I cannot read them out of order, even though they are a companion series and you can in fact read them out of order. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna buy the second one. I don't know what they're about. I'm pretty sure that one of them is like about a billionaire. Wait, I do remember what they're about. Basically, these three girls live in an apartment together in New York, and you basically follow every single girl's life. I'm pretty sure that this is billionaire, like the guy is a billionaire. This one, I think that it's about like a fisherman and kind of like small town vibes. Another book that I have already read, it's Falling Hard for the Royal Guard by Megan Clausen. I think this is a debut novel, but I don't remember who I saw talking about it, but they really enjoyed it, and I saw it and I was like, oh, okay, let's add it to my basket. I did not love it. I'm pretty sure that I saw people saying if you like Red, White and Royal Blue, you're gonna like this one, but I loved Red, White and Royal Blue, and this one just didn't give me the same vibes. I didn't find any similarities. I didn't find any like similar vibes, and yeah. I also didn't love this. It was kind of boring for me. Yes, we have the romance, but I'm pretty sure that this is advertised as like a rom-com, and I feel like even from the title, Falling Hard for the Royal Guard, Love is in the Air, I feel like the romance wasn't that huge, and to me it felt like an instant love because I wasn't that attached to the characters. I didn't really care about them, which is very, very sad because when you read a romance, if you're not attached to the characters, obviously it's not going to be a good romance book for you. It wasn't for me. And talking of Red, White and Royal Blue, the next book is Red, White and Royal Blue. What a shocker. But this is actually the special edition of it. It's the UK special edition. I really want to buy more because I think that they're so beautiful. This is not like my favorite book in the world. I think I gave it like a 4.5. I still really love it. I still really like the movie and the characters and everything. But I think that the special editions are so pretty. Like, look at this. Tell me that this is not gorgeous. And then you have the sprayed edges, which I was very happy to see. And then the inside of the book, like, tell me that that is not gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. And the end papers, they're so cute because they're like little scenes from the book, and I love that. I really do. Okay, since we talked about special editions, I'm gonna talk about this one, even though it's not a special edition, but this is the new cover of The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. It's my favorite book from them, and I own the original copy, like the yellow one, but I saw this and I thought that it was so cute. So I was like, okay, let me just buy another copy. And also, I bought this book, which is The True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren. And this is kind of like a companion series. And I was like, the covers need to match, obviously, right? Yeah. I have given this book 4.75. I really, really love it. It's about this scientist. And basically, he has found a way, this test, I guess, that makes matches based off DNA. And the female main character ends up trying this just for fun, and she ends up being a perfect match with our male main character, the scientist, and they end up fake dating to promote this whole thing. It was so fun. He's a more like quiet, shy type and kind of like more grumpy, but not grumpy in the mean way where he's rude, but grumpy where he's just very reserved and just, he doesn't speak if he doesn't have to speak, you know, and that's just perfect. I really, really liked it. And obviously, when I saw the second book coming out, I had to pick it up. This is about the best friend of the woman in the other book. I loved her character in the first book. She was so fun. I think her name is Fizzy. And she was so fun. She made me laugh so much. And I cannot wait to read this book. I'm hoping that it's gonna be very funny. And I can't wait. And also, I think that this is about a dating show. right? I just read the back and it's even better than what I thought. Basically, she's an author, which I actually forgot about it. She's a romance author and she has never been in love. And the guy is a producer and he's like, okay, I'm gonna make a show out of you trying to find love. And it's the romance between them. They end up falling in love. And that sounds so good. Lately, I have been very interested in learning the whole production industry, like behind the scenes and stuff, and this sounds so good. This sounds literally so interesting. Then we have a book that I'm actually very scared of, and that is The Long Game by Elena Armas. This is the author of The Spanish Love Deception. I love that book. What? No, I don't. I read that book last year and I didn't actually love it. I low-key very much so disliked it, and I do own the second book in that series because it's like a companion duology. I think it's called The American Roommate Experiment. I have not read it because I'm actually really scared, because the first book put me in a reading slump and I really don't want to get back into a reading slump, and I'm scared that that book is just gonna make me do exactly that. So now you might be wondering, okay, you read one book by that author, you didn't like it, it put you in a reading slump. You have a second book by that author that you haven't read because you're scared of it. Why did you buy a third one? You know what? That's a great question. I do not have an answer though. Like I don't. Honestly, I saw people saying that this is really good and really enjoying it. So I was like, maybe this is gonna be the book by this author that I'm just gonna love. Now that being said, I have not read it because I am in fact scared of reading it. The good thing is that this is way shorter than The Spanish Love Deception, which is very nice. This is under 400 pages. So at least there's that, you know? At least it's not super long. So let's look at the positives. Then we have In a New York Minute by Kate Spencer. This is a gorgeous cover. I love this cover. The original cover wasn't that pretty. So when I saw that it got a new cover, I was like, yes, I'm buying this because the story is so interesting. I have already read it. We have the FMC and she gets fired from her job and she's in the subway trying to go home, obviously, but an accident happens and her dress gets ripped. But our MMC ends up helping her and giving her his suit jacket, and someone ends up recording this and posting it on the internet, and they go viral, as one does, and they end up going to interviews about it, and just people are shipping them and trying to be like, oh, you know, this is the perfect meet cute and all of that, and they end up spending time together. It was a cute read. I didn't love it. It wasn't incredible. I was expecting a lot more. I wasn't that invested in the romance. It was definitely cute and a very fun and just quick, and I did enjoy it, but I think I gave it like a 3 stars, maybe 3.25. Then a book that I'm very excited about is Taste Like Sakar by Nisha Sarma. This is the author of Dating Dr. Dill, which is one of my 5-star reads. It's one of the first books that I read and I loved it so much. It was so fun. It was like the perfect rom-com. I enjoyed it so much. And that is the second book in that companion series. I think it's gonna be a trilogy, but don't quote me on that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what this is about, but I love the writing in the first book, so I'm obviously gonna love this one. Right? Sure, let's go with that. Then we have The Love Wager by Lynn Painter. I don't know why I said it like that. So this is the second book. I think this is again a companion series. The first book is Mr. Wrong Number. I don't know if there's gonna be more books. Maybe it's just a duology. But I read Mr. Wrong Number. I didn't love it. I prefer Better Than the Movies by the same author, but I have heard great things about this book. I feel like everyone loves this and everyone is saying that this is way better than Mr. Wrong Number. So I bought it and I'm hoping that I'm gonna like it. This is about 2 characters and they end up making this deal that they're gonna go on a bunch of dates and they're gonna try and find the love of their lives, I guess. But it's kind of like they end up falling in love with each other. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's like the premise of the book. And that sounds very interesting. I'm just hoping that this is gonna give me the same feelings that Better Than the Movies gave me, but like in an adult format. Then we have The Charm Offensive by Alison Cochran. I have heard great things about this book and about this author in general. This is a male ex-male romance and I'm very excited about it because this is kind of like The Bachelor. So we have like this dating show and one of our main characters goes to find their true love, but they end up falling in love with the producer of the show. Like, tell me that that doesn't sound interesting. And again, I have been very interested in like the whole production world behind the scenes. So when I saw this, I was like, yes. The next two books are by my favorite author like ever, and that is Ali Hazelwood. I bought two books from her. We have Love Theoretically and Check and Mate. I think that these are like the newest releases, right? Yes, this one got released in summer and this one like, I want to say a month ago, maybe longer than that. I'm not sure. Both of these have been getting great reviews. I feel like the only negative that I have heard from this for this book is that it's not necessarily young adult. Most people would describe it as new adult, but yeah, I feel like that's the only kind of negative thing that I have heard. Love Theoretically, it's about women in STEM. I feel like it's kind of like the classic thing that Ali Hazelwood writes about, and I eat it up every single time. Okay, so what I know is that our female main character is a scientist, and I think that it's like she has like this fake dating gig in order to make more money, and she ends up fake dating that guy, and it's basically the romance between the brother of that guy and our female main character. That's all I know, and that sounds so just crazy and so confusing, honestly, but I'm really excited about it. What can I say? I love the drama. And Check and Mate is about chess, obviously, if you could not tell by the cover. I don't know anything else about it. I think that they're rivals to lovers. I don't know. Then I have two Christmassy books. The first one is Love Light Farms by B.K. Boyerson. This is the first book in a series. I think the fourth one is coming out next year. I have heard amazing things about this book. Everyone loves it. It's best friends to lovers, I think, and it's fake dating. I think the female main character owns like this Christmas tree farm, and she ends up entering a competition of some sort, and she basically lies that she has a boyfriend, and I think that she runs the whole farm with her boyfriend. For that reason, they end up fake dating. That doesn't make that much sense, I know, but it's something along those lines. I definitely want to read this before Christmas is over. And the next book, which is a book that I have already read, it's The Christmas Swap by Talia Samuels. This is a debut novel, and I am obsessed with this. I gave it 4 stars. This is one of my new favorite romance books, like holiday romances. So this book is about Margot, and she's a lesbian that ends up fake dating her co-worker Ben and going back to his family house with him. And there she meets Ben's sister, Ellie, and there's like this attraction between them, and obviously they end up falling in love. But it was so fun because obviously Ellie is like, yes, I am attracted to her, but at the same time she's my brother's girlfriend. It was so fun to just see it, and I have never seen fake dating done in that way, and it was incredible. It was so Christmassy. It was just perfect vibes. I really loved it. Then a random book is The Fake Up by Justin Myers. I have zero clues what this book is about. I just read the back of it and I still don't know what it's about. The only thing that I got is that basically they were together but they broke up, and then they end up being together again but in secret, and nobody knows that they are together. Now I don't know why, I don't know what's gonna happen, but the cover was really cute and I saw it and I bought it because of the cover. Like, let's be honest, I cannot say no to a cute cover. We are in the home stretch. We have 5 books left, and one of them is Tilly in Technicolor by Maisie Eddings. This is the author of A Brush with Love. It got very popular, I think, last year on TikTok, and it's the first book in a series, in like a contemporary romance series. I have read the first 3 books that are out on that series, and this is the only other book by this author that I didn't own. And I was like, okay, it's wrong to not own all of them, you know? to have one of them missing. So I bought it. And also, like, I feel like I'm justifying this because I have read all of the other books and I have really enjoyed them, and there's something about this author that I love so much. I love the mental health representation in every single one of their books, and the only issue that I have had with the other books is that they are in third person. I don't know why, but they just didn't work for me that well. But this book is first person and I'm very curious to try it. And also I think that this is young adult, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I want to see how I will feel about it when it's like first person. I want to see if there's like a difference in my brain. Then a random book is Like a Love Song by Gabriella Martins. Honestly, I saw that it was very short and I think that it's fake dating. Yes, it's fake dating. And like I said, I love fake dating. There's something about it that just always gets me. And when I see that a book is fake dating, I'm like, yes, I need that book in my life. And this is fake dating. So I think that she's a pop star and like her boyfriend ends up breaking up with her. And her PR management thing is like, oh, we should get you a fake boyfriend so you can get on top of the press and stuff. And then we have Well Met by Jen DeLuca. This is, I think, like a series of 4 books. I don't know if it's over or if there are more books coming out, but I have seen this book a lot over the past couple of years. Honestly, I don't really know what it's about. I'm pretty sure that it has to do with like a fair, a Renaissance fair, but I do not know what the characters are about. Maybe they're rivals lovers, but I'm not sure. But I have heard great things about it. And I saw it and I was like, okay, sure, I'm gonna try it. And then we have Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. I have heard great things about this book. I have heard so many people loving it, especially like Destiny Sidwell, Sarah Caroli, like Haley Pham, all of the book girlies. Love, love, love this book. And Rachel Catherine. I think that this is just general fiction and it's about 2 friends that end up creating this game together, and it's just kind of like the relationship between the 2 characters. Yeah, I thought that I would just try something different. And the last book is The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros. This is the author of Fourth Wing. I am scared to read that book. I don't even know if I'm gonna read it, honestly. But my best friend actually bought me this book as a gift. I think it's sad. I don't know anything about it. I think that it's a romance, but I'm not even sure about that. Oh, no, it is. 2 enemies, 1 unfinished manuscript, the love story of a lifetime. So it is a romance. Those are all of the books that I bought. They're definitely a lot, but buying books is my therapy, I guess. I feel like I have some great books. Let me know which one I should prioritize because I am a tiny bit overwhelmed. I feel like I want to read all of them right now, but obviously that is not possible. So let me know which one you think I should prioritize. But yeah, that's all I had to say. I hope that you liked this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope that I will see you in my next video.